What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Redriveraviation. Hope you guys had a fantastic day today. Today we have the July 2022 NG models releases for you guys. I really hope you guys are excited for today's video. Happy July 4th, everybody, for all my fellow American viewers. I really hope that you guys are having a great Independence Day, spending time with family and enjoying it. And NG Models is bringing us some new releases to celebrate the holiday. So, and also happy late Canada Day to my fellow Canadian enthusiasts. But hope you guys are on a fantastic day. Super excited to jump into today's videos. We have a lot of great stuff to dive into with the July releases. I unfortunately did see 4. I wasn't trying to scroll through social media, but unfortunately 4 popped up. The 2 Southwest 737s, Norwegian 787, and the Mortal Love A321 Neo for Alaska, I think were the 4 I accidentally saw, but didn't even really glance at the hints very much. I don't know too much about this, but nevertheless, I'm super excited to see what NG Models has in store. It's going to be an awesome run, and also to go along with that, I'll talk about release reactions at the end of the video because we are very behind and I really need to catch up. All right, here we go with the July releases. Super excited to see what's going on. Hope you guys are too. Let's get into it. Very, very excited for this. Beginning with our first plane is going to be a Fly Global Span 737-600 Golf Charlie Delta Kilo Delta. I'm sorry, and this is the Scandinavian SAS hybrid livery. So this must be an airline that's in Canada, or no, Gulf. So this is probably somebody else, but this is really cool. Fly Global Span, I don't know too much about this airline. I think they may be in Europe, maybe. Could be way wrong on that, but this is a beautiful plane. I'm really excited for this, and that's a great looking aircraft. So for anybody looking for this really cool aircraft, this is definitely a good one. I'm sure anybody that's interested in that is going to really enjoy that. So nice to see NG using the new 737-600 mold diligently. And we have another one. I'm assuming this will be our normal livery this time around. Yes, very good looking livery. I really like it. So of course you have the really cool flow underbelly, then you have the tail as well, which is really nice. That is very nice. So very excited to see that. Really nice release, and great job by NG Models on those 2 737-600s. Make it 3 with the Midwest aircraft. Sierra Uniform Mike Whiskey Charlie, and excuse me, this is in the Fly Global Span hybrid livery. Let's take a look. Very neat livery. I don't know too much about this airline. I'm trying to think of this flag because I don't want to botch it. It may be Ireland, maybe. I'm not sure. I need to get better with my flags, but this one's definitely looking good. Very excited for this aircraft, and I like the hybrid livery. It's very unique. So Midwest 737-600, and Europe's definitely getting sufficed in this release. I believe this is where it is. It could be way off on that, but very cool to see various 737-600s, excuse me. I know that those haven't been made before, so I'm sure that's going to be very exciting. Here's the Southwest 737-800 November 8541 Whiskey in the heart livery with the normal gray winglets. Now, Southwest did have this for a period of time where they had some of these aircraft with the gray winglets. This is a very interesting choice for NG to do an aircraft like this because I thought that they would have dived into more current stuff, but I mean, yes, this is current. It's still a very cool plane, but it's interesting that they chose to do very particular stuff like this, like the Maryland 1 blue nose cone and now the gray winglets. Yes, it was a part of Southwest history. It's just interesting that they're not choosing to do more staple stuff, but I will give NG some slack. They have done several generic 737-800s for Southwest over the last 2 years, so it's very understandable that they're deviating a little bit, but I'm kind of surprised they wouldn't do some 700s first, but it's okay. They're doing great, and I can't complain. This next one, I think, will have the normal Scimitar. Oh, it's another Scimitar one. I just glanced. I did not see that we're getting another Scimitar, so very nice. So we're getting a, I guess this is technically the 4th production of this aircraft because we had the normal release and then 2 adjusted releases back in 2020. Now we have a 4th release. I don't know if I'm going to buy another one. I may, just because the tail number is different. It's kind of cool, especially if the model turns out good, but it looks like they are doing another one, which is really cool, so I thought it was just going to be a blended winglet aircraft, but no, this is a Scimitar another one. So really cool to see another release, and NG's definitely filling up for demand. Expect this aircraft to sell out, and really good timing too. I felt like there was just enough of a period for everybody to wait. So very exciting right there, and that's absolutely awesome. Really, really cool. A Gall Airline 737-800 coming up soon with the domain title updated normal livery, Papa Romeo Golf Tango November. Good looking plane. Gemini recently did their MAX, so it's cool to see a normal 800 NG aircraft produced. I think it looks really good. Let me know what you guys think of it. That's a nice looking aircraft, and I'm sure anybody looking for that is really going to appreciate that. So beautiful airplane right there, and that's really exciting. We also have a Papa Romeo Golf Zulu Echo aircraft, and this one is pretty much the same. I think it has a little bit of a different title. Let me see if I can find the difference on that. Yeah, the Vogue.com. Sorry about that. So that is the difference right there, but it looks really good. So this one looks really nice. Very happy about both of these, and I'm sure anybody looking for Gall is really going to appreciate that release right there. That's awesome. Just kidding. We have number 3. This is Papa Romeo Gulf Uniform Kilo, and this is in the Valo Canonaro color scheme, I think. Yeah, cool looking aircraft. Looks like we got a bird promoting some sort of sports event or something, probably. Could be way on. Yeah, soccer. You got the nose cone. That's a nice touch from Gall. That's really cool. So you got the yellow underbelly, then you got the green going into the bird right here with the yellow, and then this is probably their soccer team. So that's a very cool release. Big fan of that, and that's an absolute W. Very nice right there from Gall Airlines. Very cool. Ethiopian Airlines 757-200 Echo Tango Alpha Kilo Foxtrot in the 1970s old colors. This is, wow, look at that. The DAC is going to be loving that aircraft. That, I bet, has been requested several times. So Ethiopian obviously has a rich history, and I think the 757 does a great job illustrating such. Of course, you have the really cool, like, retro vibe color scheme with the panels. I think that's really cool. Gray underbelly. Then you have the really cool lines across. One of the first Euro whites during that time. Really cool to see that. That must have been the first livery for the 757. Very high demand plane. I'm sure any retro collector in that region is going to be ecstatic to see that equivalent of like an Astrojet 757 or something like that. That's a really, really cool plane, and I praise Infantry for doing that. That's super cool. Ethiopian Airlines Cargo also gets it with Echo Tango Alpha Juliet Sierra 757 PCF, and this is in also 1970s colors. Interesting. I'm surprised they had that kind of font back in the day. This is more like a 1990s 2000 type font, but no, they had it back in the 70s. So that is very cool. And they just do very niche planes like this, but I can't blame them. It's really cool to see them knocking them out one by one, as they would say. That's absolutely awesome, and that's a testament to NG Models' work and their efforts. So very cool to see that right there. And that is absolutely awesome, as we had the Qatar Airways Boeing 777-300ER Alpha 7 Bravo Oscar Charlie in the retro livery. Now, okay, so it's this retro livery. I thought it was the main, the one that recently came out, but no, now we have this retro livery from Qatar Airways. This looks really nice. The antelope, obviously, so just a little bit more generic, but then you have the cool font right here with Qatar Airways. That's just a nice blank plane. Probably a good plane for to do customs with, ironically, but this is a cool plane. I'm sure any Qatar Airways collector is really going to enjoy this. Not even going to try to say it how everybody else does, because that's the proper pronunciation, but I don't. It's like Qatar. Yeah, that was kind of it. Qatar, something like that. You guys know who I'm talking about. The boys from Doha. Very, very cool. Nice to see that. Very nice plane. I'm sure anybody looking for that's going to be very happy. X-Men Air Boeing 787-9 Dreamliner Bravo 1566, and with the welcome BRICS National Summit stickers. Let's take a look at this aircraft. See what it's all about. I guess there's no CGI. Yeah, I would have pulled it up. So no CGI, but I'm sure it's a good looking aircraft. Now, I believe they've done a normal X-Men Air livery previously, so it's nice to see with the stickers. Hopefully they'll be upgrade the update, excuse me, that on the Instagram and see what that's all about. So cool looking aircraft. I'm sure anybody looking for that's going to be very happy, and pretty unique plane, but nice to see the details. This is going to be the normal livery for the X-Men Air Bravo 1357, also no CGI, but nice to see another reproduction, very similar to the Southwest splits. Very, very cool. You'd love to see that. Great job by NG. Very nice. Saudi Arabia 77-9 Hotel Zulu Alpha Romeo Delta in the year of acrobat calligraphy livery. Again, I'm trying to get better with pronunciation. Not something I'm strong at, but here's the beautiful aircraft. Been having a huge fascination since coming back from Chicago and airliners, ironically, with the shirt. With the international carriers, and Saudi Arabia seems like a really cool carrier. And this is another great special livery for them. The one that I'm really into is the Etihad livery. That one looks so cool. Really hope to get the 787-9 because that was a beautiful plane to see. Did not see a Saudi Arabia plane, but they seem like a very cool airline. And as you can see, they have a beautiful livery here to illustrate that those details for 2021. So cool plane. I'm sure any niche collector would be appreciative of that, or even just looking for a Saudi 787-9. This one, though, is going to be a Hotel Zulu Alpha Romeo Bravo with the Redriveraviation season livery on board. And that one's nice and colorful, I can assure you that. So Saudi is definitely going for some very colorful liveries. This one, it must be some sort of parade or something along those lines. And then you got Imagine here on the tail. So that's a really cool livery. I'm sure anybody looking for that. Again, very niche based, but NG's getting that Saudi collection built. I would love to see one of those fleets on YouTube. I'm sure they're really, really good. Very cool. Norwegian Air Shuttle Boeing 787-9. Lima, November, Romeo. Can't talk today. Nice and simple aircraft. I'm sure anybody looking for that's going to be very happy to see that. I think Gemini and Phoenix maybe have done some in the past, but it's great to see NG with their superior mold getting after that 787-9. Another nice job and another nice plane for those collectors. Very happy to see that. British Airways Airbus A319 Golf Delta Bravo Charlie Kilo in the Union Jack livery. That is a nice looking aircraft right there. Now, Gemini Jets and various manufacturers over the years have done this aircraft, but it's really cool to see NG starting their market here with the BA A319. Now, I'm sure a lot of collectors are going to be looking for this. I've noticed a lot of European collectors not very satisfied with the efforts from Gemini Jets, for instance, on releases. So I would be very surprised if they're not happy to see this. This is the equivalent of like an American A319 or whatever plane you want to put. Delta A319 is probably a really good comparison. So even United now. So this is beautiful to see. Great job by NG Models, and I'm excited to see how that aircraft goes down. I'm sure a lot of people are going to be very excited for that. Alaska Airlines Airbus A321neo, November 926, Victor Alpha in the More to Love color scheme. This is a beautiful aircraft. I'm sure for anyone that has the Gemini Jets release, you're probably going to be replacing it with this release. I'm kind of tempted here. If there's no other good aircraft, maybe we'll see. But I don't have any airports for the 321neo. Granted, it is a great asset. I do have the 737-900 in this colors, so that kind of fills the purpose really well. But maybe we'll get it. It looks like a beautiful aircraft, and I would love to have that. So nice aircraft there for Alaska. We also have a Lufthansa cargo Airbus A321-200 P2F Delta Alpha Echo Uniform Charlie in the 2019 colors Hello Europe titles. Now, A321 cargo aircraft are relatively new, and here is the aircraft itself. This is another really cool plane. You know, it's interesting because internationally speaking, you see a lot more of these narrow body cargo planes, but in the United States, it's really not that common. We have Primair 737s and some Kalita 737s, and that's DHL 737s, a couple, Mesa, and that's about it. We don't really see like these streamlined Americans, United, and Delta cargo planes like this. Alaska would be your closest counterpart. So it's very cool to see this for Lufthansa. I'm sure anybody looking for that, it's going to be very ecstatic to see that cool plane. And another really cool niche base plane for NG. They're definitely fitting the market. A Condor, not Contour, United States, but Condor Airlines from Germany, Airbus A321-200, Delta Alpha India Alpha Delta, India yellow colors. Oh, the new one. Okay. This is a very interesting livery. Let me know what you guys think of it. Personally, I am really surprised that they ended up going with this livery. It just looks like what's it called? I'm forgetting the name of it. Just with orange on it. I forgot the name of it. Why did I forget the name? Nevertheless, it looks very interesting for sure. And yeah, it's an interesting livery. I'll leave it at that. That's a very interesting plane. Wow, Delta L1011, November 725 Delta Alpha in the Delta widget livery. Now this is super ironic, and I want to tell you guys why, because I have it right here. So, when I was at Airlines International in Chicago, 2022, I got this for $20, no box, Delta L1011, and was it 726 or 725? 725. This one's 728. Gemini released this aircraft, and yeah, it was getting sold at a vendor table for a good deal. So it's interesting to see that NG's now doing a newer version of it. Now I'm going to stick with the Gemini because this one's pretty remarkably sentimental, just because I think it was the first aircraft I bought at Airliners ever, which is quite cool. So this is a beautiful looking aircraft, but I'm sure that the NG model version is going to be very superior. And yeah, it's exactly the same. It's the exact same colors, just 728 registration. And yeah, every detail that I'm looking at on here is on this aircraft. So that's rather interesting. Very cool indeed. But very cool to see NG doing that. That's super exciting. Go along with that, they're going to be doing with the We Are the People's 1776 and 1976 logo. So assuming this is celebrating independence, of course, the sticker up there on the front is kind of built into the widget, which is really cool. So that's awesome. These are great planes. Highly recommended for any retro collector from that era. In the 70s, that is super exciting. Very nice right there. A NAV Canada CRJ 200 to finish out the release. Charlie Golf Foxtrot India Oscar. And this is in the old colors. Cool plane. Flight inspection engine was pretty neat, and yeah, quite a unique plane for sure. A very cool one at that, and that is a great looking aircraft to say the least. So yeah, that's the NG Models July releases. Quite an interesting set. Multiple heavies, but also several narrow bodies too. You're going to find NG doing their typical bunch of duplicate type stuff, which is all good. Yeah, it will be another very slow month for me here. Southwest 738 probably, and maybe the Alaska, especially if it comes out looking phenomenal. But yeah, this is a cool release. This may open up a window to end up getting some of the aircraft I really wanted out of the June set. Like for instance, I really wanted like one of these heavies. The Qatar was one that was really cool. Where is the Qatar? Was that the May? That was the May release. Okay, never mind. So I could even swing back for the May release. But yes, there was a lot of planes that I kind of wanted and didn't end up getting. So possibly we'll swing back around for some of those. Like the Play A321neo was another one. So we'll have to see. Possibly we'll do that. I also recently did see Air France A350, so maybe this is an aircraft I invest in. It's a beauty. But yeah, NG Models with another solid release here. Not a whole lot going on, but honestly, I can't complain. It's been a very busy last 12 months in the model collecting land, and this is a nice opportunity to continue to buy a couple eBay models and continue saving money and just working on a lot of other things like Delta L1011s at Airliners. So very cool release. Let me know what you guys think of it. Let me know which ones you guys are getting. I'm sure the Delta L1011 will be another popular aircraft along with all of these. These are very unique releases for sure. I do recommend the NG for them to maybe broaden out a little bit more in terms of the normal stuff and only doing a select handful of these unique planes. But I have no issue with it whatsoever. Hopefully they'll just continue to enhance the market, and I think they can continue to do a good job. So eager to see what happens. Let me know what you guys think. But with all that being said, that will do for today's video, everybody. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video. My name is Redriveraviation. Thank you guys so much for watching. Take it easy, everybody. Stay safe, trust the process. Do what you love and love what you do. My name is Redriveraviation. I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys soon as Redriveraviation is signing off.